G'day and welcome to another episode. My name is Daethstro, the Aussie Geek, and today we are looking at the KFC Stratotanker, aka third party Octane, and here he is in plain mode. So just looking at it, we do have a nice bit of transparent windows there, transparent, whatever you want to know what it is. We have along here and here. You do have a bit of an issue. I believe MGO pointed out that from here backwards, is where the plane basically falls to bits. But, all in all, it's actually pretty good. I was thinking of getting the Unique Toys one, and I'm like, nah, this guy's playing all modes for this guy looks a lot better. Underneath, you can see a lot of holes and whatnot, but I'm not too worried about that. Of course, the truck hiding out there in the back. He does have rolling wheels, which is nice. Normally I try to put the Decepticon logos on vehicle modes, but considering where his go in G1 and all that, I decided not to put it on the outside. So first things first, we will get down to our quick size comparison. Here he is next to Windblade. He is obviously a lot longer. He is a lot wider, even with his wingspan. And he is a little bit taller than hers, I think, going by the tail fin. So there we go. And we do have a couple of accessories we can use in this mode. We have this shield, which I want to say this figure is more the cartoon accurate color than the toy, because the original release did not have these stickers on it. I never had the toy of Octane growing up, so I can't speak for sure. But this goes on this, and is providing it doesn't want to fight me, I might be able to get it on top. There we go. Nope. Come on. Let's just say I'm getting plenty of experience transforming this guy. So come on. There we go. And now you can have him looking like he's some sort of radar plane if you want. I think one of the wheels has just folded down on me. Not really, but part of it has popped out. Can't really see it. It's just in here. So try to get that back in. Come on. I just untabbed the wing anyway. That's alright. We'll just leave it untabbed. Make it easier. And the other accessory we have a flight stand. And you can use this to plug into here, which mine's a little bit off, I think. And they can just plug in the bottom. And mine, because of the way I've got that joint, so you can get him angled differently. He's supposed to go straight, but because of the way I've got that joint transformed, it's kind of not doing it. So there we go. So the rest of the accessories we will do when we get into plane mode. So let's begin. Now, I was humming and hawing about which mode to start this guy in. Originally, when I got him, I thought the plane mode was a lot more complicated because of the arms, but actually I find it's a lot more complicated getting to truck mode from plane than vice versa. So this is why we're starting in plane mode. So we'll get rid of this. Oh yeah, by the way, his gun doesn't go anywhere in this mode. So we'll just untab those, and we'll lift the camera a little bit. Now these arms, I will point out, my shoulders were super tight. So if I just untab this one, and just sort of fold it around a bit. So when he arrives, try to get his arms straight and about. His arms are basically straight. What you have to do is get this tab into here, but if you try folding it up, this joint moves. So what you've basically got to do is basically, while holding this and pushing underneath the elbow to get that up, and then sort of tab it in. And providing yours fits, it tabs in the way it's supposed to, and so on and so forth. But you do have to do a bit of force, so yeah. Along with these things, I do not like forcing them, but this one really had to. So this tab was going in here, so it tabs underneath. Okay, let's continue. So we will fold those wheels down, we'll fold them back, and we will untab that and untab that just to get the arms out of the way. And part of the back has already started trying to untab for me. You're going to rotate this back so it tabs onto here, which also, just so that click, also starts untabbing the back end if it hasn't already. There we go. And then you can split this, which gives you half a plane. So we will start from the bottom and work our way up. So you go untab, preferably from this side, because it tabs in here and in the side. So just untab there, and it sort of pushes in under here as well. Do that on the other side as well. And we're just going to leave it like that for the moment. Then we're going to come over the other side and just try our best to keep the arms out of the way. You're going to split it in half and just use those ratchets. Now, you're going to, before you put the nose cone in, you're going to rotate the wheel up. You're going to fold this out. It only goes so far. And then as you push back and turn, you need to pull out this wheel. So push, turn, slide back. Then what we can do is we can rotate the wheel out of the way, rotate the nose cone, put that in there, and bring the wheel back. And it doesn't go back all the way. And voila, we have one side done. So, same on the other side. All right, there we go. So then we're going to tab this together. You're going to use this tab to plug in here, and then the tabs in here. And providing your legs and hips straight, they should be right. We can rotate this, and we're going to also, before we tab these back in, you're going to rotate this, keeping the arms on the underside, but the top of the body on top. So just the gray one rotate. So that gets us all properly orientated. Then we can tab these back together. And they just plug in, whoops, let's see if I can get it up. Just plug in here to here. And just sort of get them together, and when they go click, you've found the right spot. There we go. All right, now you can do this separated. I'm going to try doing this together. Pray for me. All right, so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to push down these, whatever you want to call them. I don't know vehicles. But basically, that's what keeps the trailer from coming down. And what we'll also do, before we move up to there, we might as well get the arms out of the way. So that's just fold it out of me. All right, so you're going to untab the arms if you haven't already, and then you're going to untab them again. There's a ball joint here, like so. You're then going to just sort of pull this out. And what you want to do is this tab here needs to go into the side here. So it's sort of going to sit up in the side. And then what we need to do, we need to get the arm rotated. Come on. And then this tab needs to tab into here. And then I think it's, yeah, this one. This tab needs to tab into here, and it can be a bit fiddly. And you will have to fight with that joint some more. That one or that one? It might be that one. Just trying to think. Yeah, I think it's that one. So let's give it a go. So that's tabbed into there. This comes down behind the wheel, tabs in here. That's going in nice and well. And then if we look at that, all right, so I've got the wrong one because you can probably just see that the tab is too long for the hole. So I do have it around the wrong way. So we'll just give it bicep a rotate, try to get that over there. And then we've got to try our best. This is Once again, one of those pieces where you have to be fighting it to tab it in. And you basically want it so that the elbow bends while moving the piece. So I'll be right back. And there we go. So let us continue. Excuse me. So, okay, I think I've actually mistransformed that, but I've got to leave that where it is anyway. All right, so what we're going to do, and this is going to be fiddly. This whole thing is fiddly. What am I saying? So what we're going to do, if you can even see, is we're going to untab this, because all this basically has to go underneath. Now what we might do, because I probably should have done it before, is I'm going to flip those hitches, whatever they are, back over again. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come under here and I'm going to pull these apart because they interlock. I think it's actually probably going to be held in place because of what I did to those wings, but at least that keeps the wings from going anywhere. So split them apart and untab the cab so we get a little bit of leverage. There's a little bit of leeway in here then. Not much, but a little bit. And I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to show this. Probably should. What we'll do is we'll just split this for the moment because I need a little bit more room. All right. So there we go. That gives you a little bit more room. All right. So what we're going to do is fold these back in, and then they will push up because we're not really needing them at the moment anymore. That's just for plane mode. Then with great difficulty, what we want to do is push these pieces up in here, but I think I'm going to separate it from truck just to make this easier. So there is a button here, you press that, it detaches it, and voila, we have trailer. So we'll just put those down here to get them out of the way. So this will fold into here. This will fold into here. This will come down and tab in to form the front of the truck. We will put these pieces back in place. Oops, and I just untabbed underneath, get back in there. I'll fix that up in a minute. So plug those in again. 1 second, be right. So to save us a little bit of time, I have connected the wings to where they're supposed to go. Get that plugged in. So what you want to do is get, without being in the way, is sort of get this down. And then you need to get this under here into these tabs. And there's a couple of spots here where these tab in here. You're gonna have to just push and shove until you find that right spot. Come on, there we go. There's one. Two's in. I don't think I'm gonna find three without popping out. There we go. And then all you do, fold these out. Come on. And they tab in the side. And they tab in to that side. And very quickly, before my time completely runs out, you are going to fold these down, unplug these, rotate them around, unplug these, rotate them around, push them back up, tab them into the side, come under here, unfold the wheels, 1 second, like so. Then you're going to untab these and fold the wings up first, fold them back, fold that in, fold these, and push those into there, so they click in, fold under, and we have the truck all done. And then we can fold these up to get them out of the way, press the button, push it in, push it in, give it a nice shove, well, without folding the wheels up. And there we go. Vehicle mode, all done. And I will continue the result in the next video. Catch ya.